The European Cricket League is proudly brought to you by Dream 11, HCL Software, Rado, La Junta de Andalucía, and Victorinox.
Will probably be pretty key for them. So the news from the middle. Interesting to see if the batters take on this wind going down the ground as well. Well, up in the air, well, that'll do nicely because the wind will get hold of this and it will go a long way. I think that's why in that last match, it goes that way again. This is very clever batting, very sensible. Hamza Niaz knows exactly what he's doing here. Look at the way he's stepping across and he's looking to hit in that way. And this time Hamza Niaz goes over extra cover. That is a big shot. Interesting, isn't it? Because when he hit those 2 sixes, get stuck in the jungle there. And well, here he is, and there you go. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? And Vishwa Priyadashana gets his man, and he advertises it. Corey is in stitches next to me as he comes into the commentary box. He's advertised it. It's there. It's in his face saying, hey, this is what I'm doing. He's going for 18 of the 4 balls that he faces. And Vishwa Priyadashana takes the wicket, 1 for 18, as Gohamanan holds on to the cat. And maybe more. There you go. 6s galore and have 1 more. And Nisar. Oh, yeah, shot. That's a great shot. Well, we know he's been rusty. We know he hasn't had too much time in the middle. But the more time he spends out there, the better he'll get. And that was a very class. And he goes big again, and that is big. Watch out in the fan zone. As that, well, I think that's hit the top of the merch tent. And, well, not anybody there. Well, full toss and easy hit. It's a slower delivery that's been tried here by Vishwa, but he gets it completely wrong.
See the difference with Nisa? He gets a big fully there and he just chips it over the top, and sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 4.
Shot. That's the shot of a classy player. And Costa del Sol, well, the sun might have disappeared for a moment, but we still got time for a bit of sexy cricket as that one bounces just before the rope. And that is straighter and out of here. That's the difference, and that's why I said stick with where he's missing. If you're going at the stumps, he's going to put it away, and that's another big solid strike. 6 more. And there you go. It was always going to come sooner or later. Arriba, kinna sona, shakka lagya, manos arriba, arbitro. And now he's going to launch one over extra cover. Delightful shot. Almost catches up with the scoreboard. Oh, he digs this one out. That will go all the way. 6 runs. And Shaba. All right, high, catchable, opportunity. And this time it is taken. So that is the end of Navi. His miserable time continues after 9 deliveries. And another wicket, and a good wicket goes down. But you're right, Nisar at the other end, 46 of 16. He's looking good. He's a good, powerful left-hander. And that's what he can do. We saw him coming briefly yesterday towards the end of the order. And, of course, we know that Abdurrahman Ahmadzai is a very good bowler.
Team from Serbia playing cricket live on the network as that one's uppercut again. Bit more edgy, and that will go for 4. Oh, so good.
Yeah, class. Absolute class. Beautifully played. Well, there's some cricketers over there, and none of them keen to take the catch. Oh, he goes down the ground. It doesn't favour this shot. And good catch. Very good catch. And that's Sahidullah running in from the boundary. Never really is going to get into a position.
Well, it ends a very classy sort of innings. 56 off 19. 7 6s and 3 4s in the innings. So out of his 19 balls, 10 of them went over the boundary rope. He's done his job, but it's up to the middle order now.
Yeah, and I think the middle order, what a nice time to be coming out to have a bat. And they are changing it even more, as that is played beautifully. Well, we got these two are known for charging in and troubling you with the ball, and they're being... And that 6 ball. Well, what a pickup this is. That's an outstanding... Well, what's that going into? That's hit something over there. Well, it's hit something and come back. It's catch it, they say. Fielder comes across and will catch it. So another wicket will go. That's going to be the Sinula Safi. He plays a couple of shots, a couple of boundaries. He's had a hit. It's time for him to have a go. So let's see who comes out now. Will they change it even some more? Will we go back to some of the regular hitters? Up in the air will be another one surely. Well, the wicketkeeper has been called off it. The bowler says, I want it. And I think the keeper here, and this is Mumukti, saying, hey, you know I've got the gloves on. You should really leave those to me. But Sundaru Wan is saying, nah, of my bowling, I fancy myself. Well, that's a good comeback from him. As Abdul Rahman Ahmadzai, he would be caught and bowled for 7 off the 3 balls that he faces.
Another batter comes and goes. And
all right, well, this one is going to be the base of our commentary boxes. That's going to be 6 more. That's more like it. It's going to be interesting what he does.
Oh!
We know what this guy does. Oh, that is out of the meat of the bat. Lovely jubbly. Well, I was calling him Captain Caveman earlier because he's got that build about him. Oh, that's another. Wow.
It's over the trees.
Wow. What a hit that is. The power of this man is unquestionable. That is going to be 6 more. And high in the air, catching opportunity. Fielder getting underneath it. And that's a very good catch. Kunta gets called off that. He's a good cricketer, you know, Therindu.
This is just a brutal display. Despite the wickets column, they keep on trucking. Another batsman gets an opportunity now.
High in the air. Kunta this time. And he will hold it. So another one will go as well. Mohammad Rafa does come out. And he has a swing at it, hits it, but he hasn't been able to. I think he's on here. He's feeling it. Batters are coming out and taking him on, but he's just getting it right.
How's he caught that? Did you see his hands then? One hand pointed up and the other hand pointed down. In the end, he holds on to it. Another wicket goes, and it's just a chaos T10 innings. Wickets, 6s galore, and this is typical from the French side.
Son Danawan. Right, he could be taking wicket number 4. And he will take wicket number 4. So a 4 for the bowler. Well bowled to Therindu and go easily past that 150 mark. Will finish on 142 for 8. It's up in the air. Well, that's what you got to do. Attack. And Manan does attack. Hits the first one for a big 6. It's up in the air, catching opportunity, but oh well. And it's been a wipeout. Kaman Ahmadzai slipping and sliding all over the place. Well, how many hats do you need? It's up to the other end. He plays that away beautifully. That's actually a very nice shot. Clever cricket. Plays it out and he's going to get 4 runs because that's going to get past Ahmadzai. That's going to be 4 leg byes. That'll do nicely as well. Well, it's actually been given runs. I thought this was off the pad. Straight through him again. It's a good comeback. Just when it's a bit like the first over, just when you think that they could get a decent over in and win the battle and start to chip away at the rate required. The bowler then comes back with 2 dots in that first over. Wahid Abdul finished with 3 dots. Went for 11 off his first 3 and he wouldn't go for it any more in the next. In fact, it was a drop catch. He should have had a wicket. Let's see if... And no, he can't, as that one will be worked away. So that will go to the boundary. Definitely do need it to be a good one. If they've got boundary, that's the thing they have. Here we go again. So they have been hitting boundaries. So we've seen them hitting 3 boundaries.
Got to get on a consistent run of hitting.
That's well played, and that's going to squeeze through. Kaman Ahmadzai is chasing it hard, but he's not going to get there. That's 4 more runs.
Agriculture, get something on it at least.
Well, he gets plenty on it. Bolle, goodness on it. That is right out of the middle of the bat. That is sweet. And that's hit well. Well, that's the intent I'm talking about. Over the top. Another boundary. Liking this from these two. Well, we saw a 50-run partnership from the openers of Dreux. He has a Nabi. And gone. Well, there it is. That's the dangerous delivery. You know he's going to come up with it. It's really so difficult to play. When he gets it right, he gets the man. And Mudashan, well, can't be disappointed with what he's done. He gets his opportunity at the top of the order, 20 off 11. And it's the 12th ball that sees the end of him. And Abdurrahman Ahmadzai gets the wicket they were after.
Yeah, good ball.
And he will find the boundary fence. It's a fortunate one. He gets over the point and goes for 4. And if they do, oh, that's a lovely shot. That is delightful. That is crisp and clean out of the middle from Pravin Kumar. And that's another one. It's a short one, not the good reply from the bowler. So 2 balls, 2 sixes. And the team that makes all the noise. And they've got some good supporters here as well. Don't look so confident now, has to be said. And, well, with this one going for 6 as well, I think they'll start to panic. It's the 3rd 6 in the over. Inna Sona Shakka Lagya. And that will seal the perfect over as it goes big. Bolle Manan moves.
I think that the straight man's becoming more and more of a normal thing as that is launched over the leg side. And, well, Manan has finally clicked in this tournament. That dressing room is beyond pumped up. They believe they're on track for a big win.
Well, with 28 coming off the last, they've taken the rate down to under 13 now. And another good over here. That's another Safi. And that's not the ball to bowl to this guy. If you bowl it short, he's going to muller it away. It's going to be 50 to Gohar Manan, and they love it. They love it. And Gohar Manan, 53 of 16, holding the key to maybe what could be a bit of a shock, the first real shock maybe. Short in the air, gone. They just haven't executed the line right. There's been too many of these short deliveries, and now Pravin Kumar is getting in on the act as well. ACCB, I mean, even just getting him to play this match, you could have left him out. That's hit beautifully. Pace on, and once the pace meets the middle, it's going to fly away. Pravin Kumar, and make that another 6, you know. I think this goes all the way. It does. 3 in a row. And ACCB are looking to really shock Dreux. So, I mean, he's certainly not going to bang it in, is he? Well, he does try, and, well, it's going to go straight behind him for 4. And he gets hold of this. This is going, gone. 6 runs. And that's 4. Strays onto the pads and gets a big chunk of the bat on this, Pravin Kumar. That's 4. They're almost there. 3 required, and Dreux. And that'll be it. A massive win for ACC Bucharest. Gohar Manan smashes it out of the park, and look at them. Well, they're celebrating like they've won a final here. And all they've done is achieve 3rd spot. Is not even, look at them. That's what they mean to, well, they're lifting him up here. Well, have a look. I mean, it's a great partnership between those two. In fact, it's over 100 runs. I think it's a 100-run partnership. They scored quickly. Look what it means to them. That's quite exceptional. Well, look, you know, European cricketers, they like to have fun. They like to enjoy